So I've noticed that the tool I made for proportional editing doesn't really work very well with faces. So normally this is the tool, right? So you can plug in the geometry you want. You plug in a target, which is, for example, this object, which you can create by just going Shift A into the main menu and just putting a plane in the 3D viewport. So this is another object, and let's say you have this object and you want to do some proportional editing. You can just plug in your target with an object info node. So if I remove this, I can just come here and take this, and then I can obviously change the radius of concern here by switching in these different outputs here. So we can increase the radius, etc. But I've noticed that there were some problems last time. Oh, and also if I just go into into this view here, I can also change the scale, so I can make it bigger, etc. So I've already made a video on this. Yeah, and this is just if you need a special selection. So let's say if you wanted to select by position here, if I put position, input position, etc. I can select different vertices to move around here by plug it in here. So let's take position, vector, where's this? Utilities math. So for example, if I want to only select half of the vertices here, I can just do this, plug this into the selection here, and then I can only select those. So this is the selection, and then this is just to make it sharper. Like let's say if I increase this to 3, now it looks, well, it's a much sharper rise here instead of being rounded out. So I'll just do that and decrease this again to where it was. Oh, and I can go negative also, obviously. But the only problem is last time I can see that, because it's calculating from the edges here, we have a hole here. So basically in this version, I went into here, into my geometry here, and I changed this from edges to faces. And that fixed the problem. So this is version free, and it will be on GitHub, so if anybody needs it.